Hello guys, and welcome back to my channel. My name is Rachel, for those of you who are new here. Guys, okay, I'm not gonna stop this video. I'm not gonna pause it. I'm not gonna be like, it's not the one. We're just gonna get straight into it, okay? I'm really sorry that I have been absent from the channel for a little while. I'm not too sure how long. It's not that I've abandoned the channel or anything like that, okay? My plan was to record quite a lot of messages for you guys and just have like a series of stuff, but it did not work out like that. But that doesn't mean to say I don't have messages to bring to you guys. So even today, I've just washed my hair because we just came back from Marrakesh. And, the plan was to do the videos in Marrakesh. Yeah, I thought to myself, I would be on holiday, I would get the content, and it would be really, really nice, but it literally did not work out like that. There was no room for it. I wasn't feeling it. So now we came back last night. I've literally just washed my hair and I'm like, you know what, let me leave my hair, just put some clothes on, just get dressed and make this video, because it seems like, it's never a right time and I don't want to sit on the message and not give it to you guys. I just feel guilty about it. So today I have got a message for you guys. We've got lots to talk about, but I'm not gonna put it in one video and make it like an hour long and you guys are just not gonna watch the whole thing. Okay, so we will just keep them as usual, which is nice and short. Okay, so yeah, today we're gonna have a little conversation about, because I know while I'm speaking, you guys can relate to what I'm saying, so it's like a conversation. So this morning I got thinking, okay, because I understand certain things and there's no going around it, there's no changing it, it's there, okay, and it's truth for me and that is what I stick by. Okay, so this morning I was listening to the Bible, Luke, and the book of Luke, and it says, all the things that Jesus was going through when he was on the earth, and the people denied him and they said he's talking all these things and he's saying all these things, and they just did not believe him. Okay, so the behavior, the way how it's described, is really each time I listen to Matthew or Mark or John, it the people's behavior is really, each time I listen I get a different outlook of how they behave, but all in all the behavior was disgusting. Okay, but each time you just get it becomes more intense and you're like, what? So people hurt each other. I'm talking about nowadays, people in the land of the living now, we all hurt each other, right? But that doesn't mean that, we stop talking to people, or that doesn't mean that, we shouldn't love people. And like, because even us ourselves would lose out if we say like, people are just bad and mean. We would lose out, okay? So we shouldn't say that people are bad and mean and disgusting and we need to stay away from them, okay? What we need to bear in mind, right, that people have the potential. People have the potential. That is the key word here, guys. Potential to be bad. Okay, to display really bad and hurtful behaviors. Okay, so we don't say, I'm not going to talk to her because all people are bad, right? You talk, you laugh, you whatever, but know that people have the potential to hurt you and to be bad. And that potential, let's not talk it down or play it down. That word potential can mean really, really, really big things on a large scale, okay? Potential is like how long is a piece of string, okay? So that is what you need to bear in mind, right? Not that people are bad. Yeah, because you might walk down the road one day and you've lost your the money for the bus or something, and someone who might be in town or whatever, and they may pay your taxi fare or your bus fare or whatever. So you can't say that people are just bad and evil, because it doesn't always work like that. But even the people who are really, really nice to you have the potential of hurting you. So everyone has the potential. Okay, even though 10 people have like showed you like a bad side to them, or they've hurt you or done something that you've been offended by, right? You can't say like, oh, I'm not going to talk to those 10 people, because 2 out of those 10 people, right, would do good stuff for you. Yeah, but just know those same 2 people out of the 10 have the potential to hurt you really, really badly. Okay, so always go forward from now on knowing and putting that, like, in everyday thinking, that people have the potential to hurt you, and that potential can be as long as a piece of string. So be careful and be mindful, okay? Potential. And potential, if you look up the word potential, it can be on any scale. Okay, if someone have the potential to do something, they can do it, but on what level? Okay, so I think you guys understood that, and we will move on from that. Okay, so also I was in the book of Luke as well, and it said like, even in Matthew with Peter, when, like, he was supposed to walk on water to go and meet Jesus and stuff like that. And even in the book of Luke, I can't really remember, and I don't really want to get into it, but you guys need and should, and I encourage you to go read it yourselves. So yeah, where it says when Jesus rose from the dead and he came, and the people didn't believe that it was him, and he said, why are you like surprised? And they were like as if they saw a ghost. And Jesus was like, why are you like thinking like contrary thoughts in your minds, in your hearts? That's what he said. So it got me thinking, like, Jesus said that he fulfilled all of the scriptures, right? He's rose from the dead, and he's standing in front of his disciples, and they don't believe him and all this stuff, okay? So, and like I said, Jesus said, why are you thinking contrary thoughts, right? So if Jesus can tell us that straight after he has risen, right, we also today need to literally cut that out. Cut it out. Jesus could have said anything at that point, but he was like, why are you thinking contrary thoughts? You know, the evidence is there. The scriptures are fulfilled. He's risen from the dead. He's standing in front of them. And yet they're doubtful and they're having all these contrary thoughts, even though they can see that it's done. Okay, so this is what I really want to talk to you guys about. Okay, and I really want you to start practicing it. Okay, so anything, the Bible is full of the will that God has for his people, okay? So if you read the Bible and you know your scriptures and you can stand here and you can, like, you know, recite a few scriptures and stuff like that, that is beautiful because it would actually help you, okay? So any thought, guys, any thought, okay? Whether you've got £2 in your purse and you're worried and stuff like that, that worrying thought, right? You need to cast it out, okay? You need to cast it out. What Jesus has done for us is everything, everything. So if you've got everything, right, when thoughts, and when I say thoughts can be anything. Thoughts doesn't have to be something big, okay? Anything that does not line up with the will of God or what Jesus has done for us, cast it out, get rid of it. It does not exist. The more we entertain these little thoughts and little, like, you know, doubts and stuff like that, is gonna become a big pile of junk, okay? Junk that we do not want and junk that we should not have, okay? Because Jesus made it perfect for us, okay? So let's say you're at home and you're just stressed. Like, you know, what are you stressed about? You can't really say, you're just stressed. Do you understand what I mean? I mean, why are you stressed? Cast it out. Cast it out. Go and read, even if it's one scripture in the Bible, and that would make you come alive again. Guys, do not let these thoughts cripple you, okay? It's always going to happen. Each day, each hour. It's not like one thing that you get rid of and that's it. Daily you have to say no. No, that is not what God said. That is not what he said. That is not real, okay? Just a minute ago, before I came on here, I actually wrote something down. It's the same message, but I thought about it like in a different way, okay? So now I can't even read it, okay. Okay, so even if right, you're not sure, because if you're not aware of something, right, if you're looking for something here, it may not be here, it may come subtle in a different corner, okay? So if you're not skilled or you're not familiar with like what I'm trying to explain to you in this message, picture something perfect, okay? Picture your whole life perfect, right? The whole thing. Don't be like, oh, nothing is perfect. Just picture the whole thing, the whole lot. And I don't mean, oh, you know, just money and that's it. Picture everything perfect, your health, even your garden outside, everything picture perfect the way how you want it, okay? Right? Because God is perfect. He is perfect, okay? And he made promises to us, right? His people that he made, okay? So if God is perfect and you imagine your life perfect and you walk towards that, right? Casting out, ignoring, not paying any mind, whatever you want to call it. If you just look straight ahead, yeah, that would be a brilliant start until you start remembering the scriptures in the Bible, because that may take a little while, not forever, not for years, but it wouldn't happen in one day or 1 week or 2 weeks, okay? It's something that you have to keep doing. And when you read it, you need to understand it, because if you don't understand it, you would not apply it, okay? You can't claim anything unless you understand that thing that you want to claim. You have to understand, okay? If you don't understand it, it's not yours, okay? So that is what I would say. Take your time, read the Bible, get into it, get the scriptures inside of you. And in the meantime, because we can't waste time or say, you know, I'll wait until I get the scripture, just see God for what he is, which is perfect, okay? Jesus has made everything perfect for us, okay? So if you don't see yourself as part of that, right? Like, why did Jesus die? Do you understand? Like why did God make us and like, you know, have like a will for us and a plan for our lives? Like if we don't see ourselves as perfect, okay, like not perfect as God, but look to God as being perfect, and we follow that lead. So if we don't do that, what's the purpose of God? What's the purpose of what Jesus has done for us? Okay, so we need to start using that, okay? We need to start claiming that. We need to start using it. And because God is perfect and Jesus has like, you know, redeemed us, let's use it. Let's look to God because he's perfect. So just say, my life is perfect. When God made us, he never wanted us to be bruised or hurt or anything like that, okay? You won't make something and wish something bad upon it, okay? So if God made us and he's perfect, like I said, and we look to him, right? Things are gonna come. Things are gonna come like doubts, like, oh, you're too fat, or what you think you're doing, who do you think you are? Like, you know, you're just stressed. Don't worry why you're just stressed. Just go eat some more, or just start swearing, or, you know, just start shouting at people, you know, like all these things, guys. It may seem small and maybe funny or whatever, but really it's not. It is the trap and the trick, okay? So cast it aside, okay? And just keep looking towards God and Jesus, okay? And one more thing before I want to go. It's not in the script for today, but it's something that I have started doing a little while now, and I'm very serious about it. Like, okay, let's say something has happened, okay, and like, you know, okay, let's say somebody said to you, oh, I've had a bad dream. I dreamt, like, you know, I fell off a building in my dream, or something tragic, or even in real life something has happened and you know it's like an attack or something. guys, don't laugh at it. Don't humor it. Don't be like you know, things like that. No, 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 because that is not of God. So you don't laugh at it as if, you know, it's done something good. Okay, don't encourage it, don't support it, you know. Right now, because it's not in the script, I can't really think of like an example, but I am going to think about it and maybe come back with another video on this, because it's very important. You don't humor, the said thing that you don't want in your life. Okay, so I'd leave it there. I would really think about it and come back and, you know, maybe shed some more light on it. We're 21 minutes in, so I'm going to end the video here and I'm going to go and sort my hair out. Guys, I hope you all are doing fantastic. You know, it's freezing outside in England today. Very, very cold. So yeah, so I hope you guys are all well, and I will be back with another message really soon. Thank you for watching and take care. Bye.